How much you getting on this stuff?
Last week on the Emceemur show, we asked a reseller to round up his PS5 games to see if we could make a bundle deal. We took a walk to give him some time to get all his stuff unpacked. Alright, I'm back at the reseller table. Dude's got the PS5 stuff for us to look at. I just hope he's willing to make a good deal.
Alright.
Man, there are some good games here. Immortals Fenyx Rising, that's one that's been on my must-play list for quite a while. But a lot of these games have already been put on mega clearance deals at retailers because of how the PS5 has sold. There just hasn't been enough units to go around, obviously.
How much you getting on this one?
45.
35?
35 bucks, dude, you're on crack. I mean, I don't know what he paid for these initially, but he charges too much for everything. So he sits on his games indefinitely. You pay to be at this market, right? You pay to sell here, but you've got games, you know, you're trying to get 35 for it today, and 6 months later, you're still trying to get that 35 bucks. The problem with that? Now it's 10 bucks somewhere because it's been out a long time. You gotta adjust or you never sell anything. I've never seen this guy selling anything to anybody. It's just absolutely nuts.
How much you doing on this one?
Same time.
35?
Yeah.
Oh, 35 bucks on all of them. We're not even observing that one might be worth more than another. It's just 35 bucks. That's what they cost. Doesn't make any sense, man. These aren't $35 games. Not now. Some of them never were. So unfortunately, we just can't make a deal here. Again, just putting a price on it and letting it ride indefinitely. And you just won't ever sell anything that way. I don't get it. It's a gaming market. It adjusts. That's the gaming biz. Get in it or get out.
All right, cool. I'm gonna look around a little bit, man. I appreciate you letting me look.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. A GameCube and a Wii and some assorted games. Now I can really pump up the jam on today if I can bundle all this up.
How much you getting on this stuff?
I want 140 for the GameCube. It works whatnot, and then for the Wii with the games, I want 70, and I got the Wii Fit board. You know, it goes with it.
Oh, well, a Wii Fit board. Yeah, that makes it all worth it. That makes the valuation. Give me a break, man. 140 bucks for a GameCube with an off-brand controller. 70 bucks on a Wii. I'm over this. This isn't eBay, man.
How much you want for that?
25 bucks on a used Call of Duty Vanguard for the Xbox One. Problem is, this game is 20 bucks brand new right now at GameStop. I mean, come on, man. You looked up the prices on eBay and you didn't even do that right. So I'm walking off, but we're gonna check back here later. Why? Because they're not gonna sell any of this stuff, right? And later on in the day, we'll make them a reality check offer. Okay, here we go. A Halo Xbox One in the box. You know, that might be cool. You know, I've only ever popped one time on an Xbox One at this market, and it's because people overprice them.
How much you asking for the Xbox?
You don't have control.
No controller?
No.
Okay, I mean, it has no controller, but that's not as big a deal on Xbox as it would be on PS4. There are some pretty cheap third-party options out there.
How much though? 100 like that?
100 bucks? Nah, we're just not there. I mean, maybe 75. The fact of the matter is that these original X-Bone models are getting a little long in the tooth at this point. And yeah, they're just not selling for that much. You can get this unit right here complete with the controller for about 150. So we're not even here to talk about 100, unfortunately. I really wouldn't want to be in higher than 50. We're just too far apart. Again, I'm seeing games all over the place today, and it's always a good sign, always a good omen, always nice to have stuff to look at, but just no real bangers, right? Just nothing really exciting sticking out. We do still have a lot of ground to cover, though. Ugh, I gotta tell you, I am so done with Guitar Hero crap. But you know, these are the models that break down for easy shipping. They come apart, you know, at the neck. So I don't know, people do still buy these. I guess I'll get a price on them.
How much you doing on these?
I do 10 please.
$10 a piece? No, not even interested. It's just not worth the risk. Now, these do actually sell for about $30 a piece online still, but you gotta ship them, and by the time you've done that and the fees, you didn't make squat. It's not worth the risk, especially considering how many returns I've taken on Guitar Hero stuff for the dumbest reasons imaginable. And you know, eBay forces you to take returns, so at that point you've completely lost everything you've made. It's just not worth the risk, in my opinion.
You got some games there?
There, yeah, some games, yeah. Yeah, PlayStation. You look at them. Yeah. I'll let you have it for 5.
All right, well, these aren't the hottest games imaginable or anything, but you know, I don't leave cheap games on the table.
How much you gonna do these for?
I do, say 2 a piece. Is that good?
We might could do something with that.
$2 each. I mean, yeah, we can really work with that. We really can. But I'm gonna check all these out first. I don't want any more scratch turds. I don't want to do any resurfacing. They need to be in good shape.
Why'd you make these scream?
Oh, there's nothing in them.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing in that one.
Do you have the other 2 wheels?
He's looking. We'll look at him, okay? Yes.
And that's not, that's a
Yes.
broken disc,
Well,
and it's not the one.
This is what I'm talking about right here, okay? These are junk lots from trash rummagers. This stuff was literally thrown away, right? We've got empty boxes, we've got discs in wrong boxes. The discs look like somebody boogie boarded down a driveway sitting on them. It's just, no, this is just destined for the garbage can. That's how you know those Guitar Hero guitars probably don't work either.
All right, well, thanks for letting me look.
You don't want any? I'll let you have them for $1 a piece.
Well, like I said, that disc is broken and that one was empty, so can't do a whole lot with that. I mean, I'd give you $1 for that one.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay, if we're doing $1 a piece on these, I would like to try to rescue at least a couple of them. This Superbike game has always looked interesting to me. I'm a big Hang On fan from back in the day.
Would you take $1 for this one?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we've got something going on here at least. I'm grabbing the Superbike game and the NASCAR 98 on the PlayStation 1. $1 a piece, $2 in all. I mean, they probably aren't worth it to flip, but these are the only ones in decent condition, so, you know, we can shelve them. Honda Superbike World Championship isn't as polished as it could have been, which is a shame because graphically, it's a nice looking game. The controls somehow managed to be simultaneously sluggish and touchy. And while you have options as far as different bikes, tracks, and racers, there's a lack of game modes here. I mean, no career mode in a racing game? That's just a cop-out. But for $1, I guess I can't complain. And I've bought NASCAR 98 so many times, never paid more than $1. I think my world record was 25 cents at a church yard sale one time. It actually handles great. I mean, all the EA NASCAR games are generally quality products, and although the look of PS1 games are obviously dated at this point, it's still very nostalgic to play a racing game with these graphics.
much you getting on this stuff?
Games now. What?
5 each.
All right, so these folks have a bin full of mixed games and some odds and ends, and $5 is not a bad starting point, really. I'm gonna jump on in. NASCAR 2011 on 360. Okay, I mean, I've actually had a hankering for a good NASCAR game. It's probably why I picked up that PS1 game earlier, but yeah, for $5, I mean, this game's really come down in price. It's really not worth that. In fact, a couple of these games actually sold for some decent money at one point, but that time has passed. And there's a lot of sports cheese in here, so it's not looking great, but there are a couple of controllers in the bottom of this bin, and I'm definitely interested.
How much on the controllers? Huh? 5.
One of the controller's battery ports is so corroded I can't even get the battery box off of the thing, so that's a no-go. But the first one I picked up doesn't look bad. It looks to just need new thumbsticks, and that's an easy swap out, so yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Well, this one needs new sticks put on it, which I can take it apart and do that, but would you take 3 for it?
Yeah.
All right.
$3, that's about what I pay for these things on average, given that they need repairs, so we gotta be able to turn that into a nice little profit. The journey continues and the hunt continues. Now, we have found some odds and ends so far, but we gotta keep looking. We gotta get back over to that GameCube table to see if we can make that deal happen. And do I make the deal happen? You're gonna have to tune into the next exciting episode of Flea Market Flippin' to find out. And if you're not ready for the action to stop right now, then you can go ahead and click on this link right here to keep the action going, an episode that you might have missed. So much more coming your way right here on the Emceemur Show. Emceemur signing out for this fantabulous episode. I will see each and every one of you again next time.